Guys, I would like to make a statement that I can help you. Not even me, just the practice I'm doing can help you overcome unwanted thoughts. If you get unwanted thoughts and they cause you anxiety, they cause you depression, they cause you, struggling, suffering in some way, shape or form, meditation solves it. Why? Because unwanted thoughts are from the mind, right? And they're in the form of time. So it's worrying about something that might happen in the future or something in the past happening again, or worrying of any kind. It can be type 2 or type 1 worrying. Type 1 worrying is just worrying about things like, what if there's a spider in the house that I move into? I'm scared of spiders. Like, what am I going to do? That's not really an unwanted thought. That's just like a general kind of thought. An unwanted thought would be something like, something around, oh God, I don't even want to go into it, but it could be something around your family, something horrible that you don't want to think about your family, or something you don't want to think about other people, or you're getting unwanted thoughts around something that you don't want to happen, and you recognize you're somewhat conscious of it. You're not completely lost in thought. You're at the point where you see that the thought is just a thought, but it's still troubling you. So what you want to do is you want to meditate, because meditate takes energy away from the head into the heart, or in other words, away from the mind into the moment. So yeah, that's all you need to do. Now over how is the best technique, and also slowing down, because the slower you go, the faster you go spiritually. And spiritually is the word spirit, and that breaks down to the word breath, which means life, which means presence. Okay, and it's like, you just be present. It's like, well, aren't I already present? It's like, yeah, you are. That's meditation. But you'll notice that you're not always present all the time. You'll notice as you start to exercise your muscle of mindfulness. Mindfulness and meditation are the same thing, by the way. As you start to exercise that muscle, you start to see that you leave this place. This is where we are, but you leave here into fantasy land, into thinking of the future or thinking of the past. So So yeah, when you get these negative thoughts, what you want to do, well, actually you want to, even when you're not getting these negative thoughts, this is how you get rid of the negative thoughts, is when you're not having the negative thoughts, you practice this so that when they do come, you've got more of that power, more of that presence power within you. So what you want to do is you just want to look. It's the easiest way to tell that you're present out of the five senses, and the other senses will start to come in, and then you'll be using all five senses all at once. But yeah, so basically what you want to do is just find an object to stare at. Start a formal meditation practice by just sitting down. So just find a place to sit. Set a timer for 5 minutes and do nothing. Just sit. If you're really, really struggling, here's what you can do, is don't move a muscle. Don't move a muscle. You can breathe as much as you want, but just for 5 minutes, and then increase that to 10, 15, 20 in the morning, 20 at night, and then an hour in the morning, then an hour at night. And then what you want to do is, in between those, you want to bring that with you throughout your day. So you want to practice mindfulness. There's plenty of techniques, but now over how is the most simple and the most direct. So what's going to happen is your mind's going to start to, these little thoughts are not going to get to you, because they may just arise or begin to arise, but you just bring yourself out of it straight away, because you have the mind or the moment. You have, meditation is all about sharpening the distinction or exercising your muscle of discernment between awareness and thinking. So so awareness is the moment and thinking is the mind. Thinking, mind, thought, time are all synonymous, and moment, awareness, consciousness, presence are all synonymous too. So there's two things. There's the mind and the moment, and the more you master the moment, the more you're in the moment, the more your mind will actually it'll be a lot more intelligent, a lot more, because you're resting it. You're giving it time to rest, so that when it does need to be used, you can use it, and it's perfectly well and healthy and strong. And yeah, so if you want to get rid of unwanted thoughts, this is the path, because it's literally, you only have these two things in life, and what matters and where you put your attention is where attention goes, energy flows. So where you put your attention on, that's what's going to grow. So if you want the moment to grow And where true peace comes from, if you want the moment to grow, you focus on the moment. If you want the mind to grow, you focus on the mind. But if you just keep taking it, it does take a while, but it goes quick. It goes exponential. So give yourself, you can start, I've got this quote, it takes five minutes to see if the technique's working and 1 day to change your life. It only takes 1 day to get in a good state. If you're really earnest, if you're really, enthusiastic in your practice about this, you will change overnight. So another thing you want to do is hang around people who are more conscious than you. Hang around people who have been meditating for a while. Because one of the worst things for your consciousness is negative people. But eventually you'll get to a point where you'll be too positive and too present to be affected by their negativity. But that takes a while. So hang around good people. Keep your meditation practice going. What else? You can do your formal meditation practice. So formal and informal. So formal is sitting down and doing it. Informal is just taking presence with you throughout your day. And you'll find you're a safer driver. You'll find you're a better lover. You'll find all good things come from meditation. There's actually a quote by this, I can't remember who it was, but he said, meditation gets you everything, and it really does. It gets you clarity. It gets you, anyway, this video is long enough. Alright, peace, have a good one. Meditate.